Welcome on. Here we are discussing about innate and acquired immunity. What is innate immunity? The resistance to infections that an individual possesses by virtue of his genetic and constitutional makeup is referred to as innate immunity. Innate immunity may be considered at the level of species, race, or individual. Species immunity refers to the total or relative refractoriness to a pathogen shown by all members of a species. Within a species, different races may show differences in susceptibility to infection. This is racial immunity. Individual immunity is the immunity exhibited by different individuals in a race. Mechanism of innate immunity. First one is epithelial surfaces. The intact skin and mucous membrane covering the body protect it considerably against the invasion of microorganisms. Healthy skin possesses bactericidal activity due to the presence of a high concentration of salt in sweat and sebaceous secretions. Mucosa of the respiratory tract has several innate mechanisms of defense. Inhaled particles are arrested at or near the nasal orifices. Those that pass beyond are held by the mucous lining of the epithelium and are swept back to the pharynx, where they tend to be swallowed or coughed out. Saliva, which busts the mouth, has an inhibitory effect on many microorganisms. Particles deposited in the mouth are swallowed or subjected to the action of the digestive juices. The highly acidic gastric juice of the stomach destroys most microorganisms. The conjunctiva is freed of foreign particles by the flushing action of lacrimal secretions. Antibacterial substances in blood and tissues. Beta-lysine, a relatively thermostable substance active against anthrax and related bacilli. Basic polypeptides such as leucines extracted from leukocytes and plaquins from platelets. Acidic substances such as lactic acid found in muscle tissue and in the inflammatory zones. Lactoperoxidase in milk possesses antibacterial properties. Interferon, which has been shown to be more important than specific antibodies in the protection against and recovery from certain acute viral infections. Cellular factors include macrophages, which are polymorphonuclear leukocytes, get rid of any possible harmful microorganism and other unwanted debris in the cells. Macrophages, which include monocytes, histiocytes, and fixed reticuloendothelial cells, detect, engulf, and destroy pathogens and apoptotic cells. Mast cells release granules and powerful chemical mediators such as histamine, cytokines, granulocyte, macrophage colony stimulating factor, leukotrienes, heparin, and many proteases into the environment. Dendritic cells are antigen presenting cells which are found in tissues and skin. They are primary to the innate immune system. Mucosa associated lymphoid cells are abundant in the gut, including the oral and rectal mucosa. They have specialized pathways for antigen uptake. Natural killer cells are a class of lymphocytes important in non-specific defense. They selectively kill virus-infected cells and tumorous cells. Phagocytosis. Bacteria are phagocytosed into a vacuole which fuses with the lysosome found in the cell to form the phagolysosome. The bacteria are subjected to the action of the lytic enzymes in the phagolysosome and are destroyed. Inflammation. This is a non-specific defense mechanism. The arterioles at the site of injury constrict initially and then dilate, leading to increased blood flow. This is followed by the slowing of blood flow and margination of the leukocytes, which escape into the tissues by diapedesis and accumulate in large numbers, attracted by the chemotactic substances released at the site of injury. As a result, microorganisms around the site are phagocytosed and destroyed. Next one is acquired immunity. Resistance acquired during life by recognizing and selectively eliminating specific foreign molecules is known as acquired immunity. They have four characteristic attributes. Diversity is the ability to recognize a vast variety of foreign molecules. Specificity is the ability to discriminate between the different kinds of foreign molecules. Self and non-self recognition is the ability to discriminate native molecules from foreign molecules. Immunological memory is the power of the immune cells to retain the information about the foreign molecules of previous encounters. Acquired immunity is of two types: active immunity and passive immunity. Active immunity is the resistance developed by an individual in response to an antigenic stimulus. It is also known as adaptive immunity. Passive immunity is the resistance that is transmitted passively to a recipient in a ready-made form. Here, the recipient's immune system plays no active role. That's all. Thank you.